July just arrived, and it brought something with it. Not just longer days and the kind of heat that makes you question every life choice that led you to own a black car. Something energetic. Something genuinely alive and crackling with possibility. July is not just the 7th month on a calendar. It is a portal. A natural reset point in the arc of the year, where the energy shifts in a way that is deeply favorable for new beginnings, unexpected breakthroughs, and the kind of miracles that arrive quietly through an ordinary Tuesday and change everything. And the question is not whether July's magical energy is available to you. It absolutely is. The question is whether you are going to tap into it deliberately or let it pass while you are busy being stressed about the same things you were stressed about in June. Because I would very much love for you to choose deliberately. And today, I am going to show you exactly how. Now, before we talk about magic and miracles, let me meet you where July actually finds you. Because for some of you, the year has not gone the way you planned. You set intentions in January. You know you did. And you had that beautiful, hopeful energy of a fresh start. And now, here you are in July, doing the quiet arithmetic of what you wanted versus what actually happened, and the numbers are not exactly matching. Maybe some things shifted beautifully, and maybe some things are exactly where they were 6 months ago, and that is sitting heavily somewhere in your chest. The dream still waiting, the change still pending, the version of yourself you keep, almost becoming, but not quite. And July, showing up with its bright energy, can feel almost mocking when your inner world is still carrying the weight of unfinished business from the first half of the year. I see that, I honor that, and I also want to gently offer you this. The second half of the year is not just more of the first half, it is genuinely different energetically. July specifically carries what many wisdom traditions and even modern positive psychology would recognize as a peak receptivity window. The combination of maximum light in the northern hemisphere, the natural mid-year reflection that most people engage in, and the cultural permission to begin again that a new month always carries. These things create real conditions for real change, but only for people who know how to meet those conditions with an open inner world. And that is what we are building today. Here is the framework. Think of July's magical energy like a river that is currently flowing strongly in the direction of abundance, clarity, and miraculous possibility. That river is flowing whether you get in it or not. The people who experience July as a month of breakthroughs and beautiful surprises are not luckier than you. They are simply more intentionally positioned in the current. They have done 3 things. They have cleared enough inner resistance to stop fighting the flow. They have set a clear direction so the current is carrying them somewhere specific, rather than just sweeping them around. And they have stayed open enough to recognize miracles when they arrive in unexpected packaging. Those 3 things are completely learnable, and everything we are doing today is in service of those 3 things. Let us get practical, because the river is flowing right now, and we do not want to waste the current. Step 1. Do a genuine mid-year clearing. Before you can receive what July is offering, you have to make room. And making room requires releasing what you have been carrying from the first half of the year that no longer belongs in your hands. Sit down today and write 3 things. First, write what you are releasing. The disappointment about what did not happen. The resentment you have been quietly nursing. The story that the year is already decided and cannot shift. The exhaustion of trying the same approach and expecting different results. Write it and consciously let it go. Not because the feelings were not valid, but because carrying them into the second half blocks the flow. Second, write what you are grateful for from the first 6 months, even the hard things, especially the hard things, because they taught you something. And third, write what you are calling in for the second half, specifically. Not vague wishes, but clear intentions. Because July's energy responds to clarity like a river responds to a strong swimmer. Give it a direction to carry you. Step 2. Choose 1 miracle to focus on this month. Just 1. I know you want all of them, and you will get more than 1, but the energy of focus is what activates July's magic most powerfully. Scattered intention produces scattered results. When you choose 1 area of your life and give it your genuine, devoted, daily attention, you create a concentration of energy that is extraordinarily effective. Your miracle might be a financial shift, a health breakthrough, a relationship healing, a creative project finally taking off, a clarity about your direction that has been eluding you. Pick the one that matters most right now. Write it at the top of a fresh page, and then work with it every day this month through your thoughts, your words, your feelings, and your actions. Step 3. Build a daily July miracle practice. 5 minutes every morning. That is all I am asking for. 5 minutes before the day takes over. In those 5 minutes, do 3 things. Spend 2 minutes in gratitude for what is already good. Specific gratitude, not general. Not, I am grateful for my health, but I am grateful that my body woke up today and carried me into another opportunity. Then spend 2 minutes feeling your chosen miracle as though it has already arrived. In your body, in your chest, the relief, the joy, the deep exhale of it being real. And then spend 1 minute saying your July intention out loud. This month I am open to miraculous shifts in my finances. This month my body is healing in ways that surprise and delight me. This month the relationship I have been calling in is arriving. 1 minute, out loud, every single morning of July. That practice, maintained consistently, will produce results that genuinely astound you by the time August arrives. Step 4. Become a miracle spotter every single day. Here is something I know about miracles. They almost never look like the parting of a sea. They look like a conversation that opens an unexpected door. A thought that arrives with perfect timing. An opportunity appearing through a channel you were not watching. A coincidence so perfectly timed it cannot quite be a coincidence. Most people miss their July miracles because they are looking for the dramatic version, while the quiet version walks right past them. So this month, keep a miracle log. Tiny notebook, note on your phone, whatever works. Every day, write down at least one thing that could be a miracle if you let it count. The parking spot that appeared, the unexpected message, the moment of perfect peace in an otherwise chaotic day, the idea that arrived fully formed. Write them down, because what you acknowledge, you amplify, and the more miracles you log, the more July delivers. Step 5. Align your energy with what you are calling in. You cannot call in a peaceful, abundant, joyful reality from a place of chronic anxiety and scarcity. The frequencies do not match. So this month, pay attention to what you are feeding your energy, what you are watching, reading, listening to, and spending time on. Not in a rigid, joyless way where you police every input, but in a conscious, loving way, where you notice when something is pulling your frequency down and gently choose something that lifts it instead. More nature, more music that opens your heart, more conversations that leave you feeling expanded rather than drained. More moments of stillness, where July's magical energy can actually reach you through the noise. You are not hiding from the world. You are curating your inner environment so it is receptive to the miracles that are genuinely heading your way. Step 6. Take one bold, aligned action this week that signals you are serious. Miracles meet people in motion, not frantic motion, not desperate grasping motion, but one clear, intentional, slightly brave action in the direction of your chosen miracle. The email you have been putting off, the conversation you know needs to happen, the application you have been talking yourself out of, the investment in yourself you have been postponing. July's energy will amplify whatever you put into motion. So put something real into motion this week, not next week, this week, because the river is flowing now, and now is when you want to be swimming. Here is your call to action right now before this video ends. Take 60 seconds and write your July miracle intention in the comments below. Start with these words: "This July I am open to the miracle of," and finish it specifically and in present tense as though it is already arriving. Write it, because naming your miracle publicly is an act of energetic commitment. It is you telling July, "I am ready, I am here, send it." And when you read someone else's miracle intention in the comments, offer them a word of encouragement. because miracle energy shared multiplies in the most beautiful way. Share this video with someone who needs a mid-year reset, someone who has been feeling like the year got away from them and needs to be reminded that July is not too late. July is perfectly on time. It always was. Subscribe and come back every week, because this conversation, this ongoing, loving, practical work of aligning with the life that is trying to reach you, it deepens with every video, and I am so glad you are here for it. Here is what I want you to take with you. July showed up for you. With its long golden days and its high bright energy and its genuine, crackling, extraordinary potential for the kind of shifts that look back on from December and say, that was the month everything changed. That month is available to you. Not to a luckier version of you, to you, right now, in the life you are already living. All it requires is your willingness to clear the old, set the intention, feel the miracle before it arrives, spot it when it shows up in unexpected packaging, and take the one brave, aligned action that puts you in the current. The river of July is flowing. Get in. The miracles are already on their way. Go with so much love. Your magical July is already here.